Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Monday, December 20th, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Philadelphia 76ers vs Boston Celtics. The Sixers are 20th in both offensive rating and defensive rating. They are not playing as one of the elite teams in the league as they have in the past. Ben Simmons is still not playing, and the trade rumors are swirling about a possible home for the guard. Philadelphia does do a few things well. They do not turn the ball over, and they shoot the ball well. They are 3rd in the league in turnovers per game and 13th in true shooting percentage. They will need to improve on offense and defense if they want to win this game, or if they want another top seed in the Eastern Conference. As of early Monday morning, there was still no line or total posted for this game. With the status of so many important players also in question, take a look at this game again as it gets closer to tip-off time. If all the questionable players are unable to play, I think the loss of Embiid and Maxey for the 76ers would have the most significant impact on the outcome. Philly is really struggling right now and has failed to cover the spread in 6 of its last 7 games. Our first betting advice is to pick Boston Celtics to cover. The Boston Celtics are also struggling with injuries and head into this game without Al Horford. Jason Tatum and Dennis Schroeder are both questionable. On Saturday, Boston bounced back from a 111-107 loss to Golden State from the night before with a 114-107 win against the New York Knicks. Both the Knicks and Celtics were missing 6 players due to COVID-19 protocols. Josh Richards led the team with a season high of 27 points in the victory, followed by Tatum with 25 points. During the current losing streak, the 76ers have also lost to the Memphis Grizzlies by 35 points on Monday with a shorthanded lineup and 101-96 on Wednesday to Miami, with Joel Embiid and Seth Curry back in the lineup. The 76ers are 24th in the NBA, averaging 105.6 ppg, 15th shooting 45.7% from the field, and 18th making 34.6% from 3. They are the second best free throw shooting teams in the NBA, ranking second making 81.4%. Defensively, Philly is 13th, allowing 106.7 ppg. There is a long list of questionable and inactive players for tonight. Most notably, Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey are questionable, and Andre Drummond is out. Then of course, the 76ers have not had Ben Simmons all season, who is sitting out for personal reasons while demanding a trade. Our second betting advice is to pick under 213.5. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Oklahoma City Thunder vs Memphis Grizzlies on defense. Oklahoma City is allowing an average of 108.1 points per game, which is 18th in the NBA, and opponents are shooting 44.8% overall and 36.7% from behind the 3-point line. Oklahoma City gives up too many rebounds as the Thunder are allowing an average of 48.1 boards per game, while averaging only 45.8 boards per game. Giddey is the king of the boards for Oklahoma City, with an average of 7.2 rebounds per game. Kenrich Williams is the leader in steals with an average of 1.0 per game, and Darius Bosley is the SWAT master with a team-best 1.2 blocked shots per game. Memphis has played better basketball than Oklahoma City and is the better team, but the young Thunder is no slouch against the spread. Oklahoma City is coming off an emotional high, and with a day off to rest and prepare, I think they will come into Memphis confident. Memphis may very well win this game, but it won't be easy playing for the second day in a row. Memphis is also just 3-9 at TS in their last 12 home games against a team with a losing road record. The fact that Oklahoma City lost by 73 points the last time they played Memphis should also give the Thunder all the motivation that they need as well, but will that be enough to give the W for Oklahoma? I don't think so. Our first betting advice is to pick Memphis +8. Yesterday Memphis took a rare loss, falling to Portland by 5 points after holding a 3-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. The heroic effort by Dillon Brooks was not enough for the Grizzlies. Brooks dropped 37 points on 12 of 25 shooting from the floor and a perfect 9 of 9 from the line. Portland dominated Memphis on the boards, where they had a 51-33 edge. The Grizzlies usually do a much better job on the boards as they lead the NBA with 47.3 rebounds per game. They are also 7th, scoring 111.1 ppg, while shooting 45.3% from the floor and 34.8% from 3, which are both 17th. Defensively, Memphis is 20th, allowing 108.7 ppg. Gilgeous-Alexander leads the Thunder with 21.6 ppg this season, followed by Luguentz Dortz with 17.4 ppg. Giddey has been one of the more impressive rookies in the league, with a strong all-around game averaging 10.6 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 6.0 assists. The Grizzlies are last in the NBA, averaging 99.1 ppg and shooting 41.3% from the field. Defensively, they are 18th, allowing 108.1 ppg. Our second betting advice is to pick under total game point. Houston Rockets vs Chicago Bulls. In the win over the Pistons, the Rockets shot 49.5% from the floor and dropped 14 three-pointers. They rebounded the Pistons and had 15 steals and forced 20 Pistons turnovers. Houston had 7 players in double figures, led by Christian Wood, who had 21 points and 8 rebounds. Eric Gordon added 18 points, while Gordon Matthews tossed in 16 points with 4 three-pointers. For Monday's game, the Rockets will get a boost from Kevin Porter Jr., who is probable after missing a few games with an injury. Armoni Brooks is questionable. The Bulls should be feeling good about themselves after knocking off the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday night and finally being back in the flow of playing basketball. Monday's matchup with the Rockets gives them a shot at redemption for a previous loss back on Thanksgiving Eve. The Rockets had a lot of things go their way in that game. As always, they were a turnover machine, but they still hit 17 three-pointers and consistently found a way to get to the free throw line. But that game was clearly an anomaly. Our first betting advice is to pick Chicago Bulls to cover the spread. The Bulls will try to keep it rolling in Monday's tilt with the visiting Rockets. It's a Houston team that hasn't experienced enough growth to the point where they're actually scaring opponents with their offense. They're only averaging 44.3% shooting on the road and 103.9 points per game. A struggling offense should be music to the ears of a Bulls defense with the league's 8th best defensive rating. Speaking of music, DeMar DeRozan was making sweet music on offense by scoring a team-high 38 points against the Lakers. The veteran forward is having one of the best seasons of his career with a 26.4-point scoring average. He's going to have to continue leading the way for a Bulls team still missing Zach LaVine. It's a bit of a leap to think they can just mirror that performance with a team averaging 34.1% shooting from long distance. But then again, the Bulls' perimeter defense has been soft in recent outings with teams averaging 41.7% shooting against them in their last 3 games. Christian Wood is already going to have a tough matchup in the front court against Bulls center Nikola Vucevic. So other players have to step up and knock down big shots. Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. have both already been ruled out for this game, while Armoni Brooks is listed as questionable. Losing 3 guards is the last thing the Rockets need ahead of a game like this one. Our second betting advice is to pick under the total game points.